It's been 84 years, but the Sasaki and Miyano graduation film has finally been made available to watch in the West. This film was released in February in Japan, but we're only just getting it now. But hey, I guess it's not too bad. At least we're not waiting as long as the Yuri on Ice fanbase. It's not as if I've been waiting for 6 years and 6 months for the Ice Adolescence film to finally be released. I'm sure that, despite what MAPPA's CEO has said, the film will eventually see the light of day, right? Right?
Will you excuse me, please?
Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the Sasaki and Miyano film. Before I talk about it, I recently rewatched the first season in preparation for this film, and it reminded me that there were some aspects of the series that I didn't touch upon in my original review, such as the supporting characters. While they weren't the main focus, they still managed to make an impression throughout the series. Whether it was Kurosawa's unbridled loyalty towards his girlfriend, the flamboyantly mysterious Hanazawa, or the perpetually bewildered Ogasawara, the cast, while small, are still pretty likable. This is especially true for Hirano, as he was popular enough among the fandom to receive a spin-off manga in 2019, which focuses on him and his his underclassman Kagiura, which just so happens to be the basis of the 10-minute short film that is bundled alongside the main feature. I think the reason for why Hirano received this kind of treatment is because, while he is quite a stern character with a very blunt attitude towards people, underneath all that harshness is actually a really nice person who cares about the well-being of his friends. There's just something about a character with a cold personality who eventually warms up when they're around people they like. It makes them so endearing. I know I'm just basically describing a tsundere, but trust me, it hits different this time, okay? It's a short but sweet glimpse into another side of the series that we don't really get to see all too often, and that sets the tone pretty nicely for what's about to follow. Speaking of which, let's finally address what is the main focus of this series, Sasaki and Miyano. Graduation picks up from where the first series left off, as Sasaki and Miyano have just entered a romantic relationship, and with that comes a set of new challenges for them to overcome. The most pressing question that's asked throughout the film is whether their relationship will survive after Sasaki graduates high school, but the film also addresses the issues regarding the level of intimacy and letting their families know of their relationship. While some of these questions are still left unanswered as the story is still ongoing, it does open the door for the characters to have some difficult yet very necessary conversations about their relationship. In my original review, I alluded to the fact that the series is quite aware of its status as a BL anime, to the point where it frames the genre's tropes as a way to gauge the emotional needs of the characters. To put it another way, Sasaki and Miyano is probably the best example of a BL series using BL as code for the gay male experience, and now that they are a couple, the film seizes this opportunity to bring that subtext further to the forefront. Now, does it offer the most thorough exploration of these topics? I mean, it's no Heartstopper or anything, but for the time it was given to tell this part of the story, I thought it was handled really well, especially when they each choose the moment to let their families know that they are in a relationship. It was brought up really organically in the story, and it covers the wide range of emotions between them, which personally resonated with me quite a bit. Overall, Graduation is a great continuation of the Sasaki and Miyano story. It naturally pushes the story in a new direction while still retaining its adorably wholesome vibe throughout. Upon rewatching the series, it has cemented itself as one of my favorite BL anime of all time, and this film is a great reminder of that. The manga still has plenty of material past this point, and since there hasn't been an announcement of whether we will get a continuation of this, I might have to start reading the manga if I want to see what happens next. But if this is where the anime chooses to leave things off, then I'm also pretty content with that as well. Before I go, I'd just like to give a huge thank you to you guys for helping this channel reach 200 subscribers, and I don't think I could have done that without your guys' support. Any bit that you can do to help this channel, whether it's like and share the video or commenting, even if I don't get to reply to every single one of you, I do still read your comments. The messages I've received over the years have been really lovely, so I really thank you. They do really make my day. I guess you can say this video is kind of my way of repaying all the kindness and the support that you've given the channel over the years. So I really, once again, thank you guys for allowing this to actually come to fruition. And that does it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I've been IrishAnimeFan, and until next time, Slán.